I think this is enough, right? Like the painting
Okay.
phase, because like you don't want the boss gimmick to get like annoying, right? If
True.
you over rely
Yeah.
on the lens, then it just becomes, oh, this is the lens boss. That's all he
Yeah.
does. He makes you use the lens. So yeah, I think that's fine if you don't have to use the lens during the other battle phases. And I assume he like alternates between them. So
Yeah, he'll go from like a battle loop to then
yeah,
jumping. I don't know what the condition would be yet, but he would then jump back into the
yeah.
walls, and you got to cycle
I
through
assume
that.
it would just be after n attacks, right? Like you give him an attack cycle, and then
Yeah,
after performing like say 5 attacks, he goes back in the wall, and some of those attacks will be movement, and some of those attacks will be attacking.
yeah, yeah. That
Okay,
that would make sense. Yeah, but in terms of his attacks, he
yeah.
just
And it's also okay for the boss to occasionally just like sit there and do nothing a bit.
yeah. Like I was even thinking back to the Phantom Ganon Ocarina of Time. There was periods of time he would just kind of float there just to let you catch your
Yeah,
breath.
yeah,
So yeah, I guess there could be moments where he's not really doing a whole lot.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So
It really depends. Like there's this balance of downtime, the size of the boss's health pool, and like aggression, right? In how hard you want it to be.
right.
Because you can just build a fight with like no downtime and you can only attack him while he's like actively attacking you. I'm thinking of like Final Bastille from your end. Christ, what a monster.
I was even thinking of Dark Souls bosses.
Yeah.
Those are very
Well, Dark
common as
Souls
well.
bosses have like downtime too because all their attacks have like wind ups and like follow throughs.
True, but sometimes
So
it
like you
feels
don't
like that you
attack him
don't.
necessarily while he's attacking you. You attack him like while he's like catching his breath after doing his big attack.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like
Yeah.
you don't get that time though, like with
Oh yeah.
Pontiff Sullivan.
Elden Ring bosses especially.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Just
god.
constant
Yeah.
aggression, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. So for his attacks, I kind of just had like the generic. Okay, he just shoots magic at you. Shoots a flurry of magic, and the one that I thought was kind of cool was I don't know if I really described it in a way that explains what I mean, but he shoots two magic blasts, and they go out at like say he's facing to the right, so then like 45 degrees up, 45 degrees down. He kind of shoots them out to his sides, and they like fly out a little bit, and then they close in on Link's position.
Yeah, I'm not sure what a hemisphere pattern means there, but
Yeah, I did not say it right, but um trying to think. Okay. Have you ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender?
yes.
In the final battle with Ozai, how both of them at some point shot fireballs at each other, but they kind of went out to the sides and then like like rounded out to the sides and then closed in on each other.
Gonna have to refresh myself on this a bit, but yeah.
So like specifically when Aang would shot five, like mouth, hands, feet, kind of went outward, not directly at Ozai immediately, kind of went outward, and then they started chasing him. Uh, I feel like I need to pull up YouTube.
Yeah, I think I do remember this, yeah.
Yeah, but basically, like, you know what? We have paint. Believe it or not, I think I can do this with paint. Okay, so we got boss. We have Link. So instead of just a direct fireball, they would kind of like go out this way, and
Yeah.
then maybe they go a little bit slower. I don't know, to give you time to figure out what's going on, and then they kind of like close in on Link.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
So like
then
a homing shot but with an offset angle.
yes, and then I feel like that can also lead nicely into like a phase two, where instead of two, maybe he shoots like four, where like two are like that, but then maybe the other two are like further out, and then they have a delayed charge on Link, like the first two go and then the next two go.
Okay.
Um,
And that's just gonna be like a weapon script. That makes sense.
yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. Yeah, so phase two, speed increases and new attacks. So I was saying that the single magic blast, where he just shoots a magic blast at you, turns into two quick succession blasts. I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. This just seems like such a meh attack, even though I know that you got to have some of those like easy to dodge attacks.
I think it's fine. Like we can
Yeah.
definitely just like start it and feel it out and see how it goes, but
Yeah. And what I was
the hardest
describing,
part here definitely sounds like the painting phase.
yeah, that's definitely going to be the very gimmicky logic heavy
Yeah.
phase. Um but just as the last two, so like that two, the phase 2 version of that one attack was that. um Oh, and then this was going to be like I would actually take one of my magic sprites, send scale it to 2x2, and then shoot one of those. But
Yeah.
I didn't want to describe the patterns too much because I know that you have a lot of experience in this and that you probably have some good ideas for like how can we
I really
creatively,
don't, but we'll find out. Yeah.
how
Do you
can
want to
we,
just get started on this? Like,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay, so I
Uh,
will, I guess
don't delete that just yet. Like, we can leave that.
I was gonna
Oh,
put
I
it
see what you
above
mean. You're
them.
just moving it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
as a
So
reference.
first thing I'm thinking, right? Because he's going to have clones of himself, instead of just void run, we're going to have two run functions for this boss. And void
Interesting.
run is going to separate into one of them based on if this is a clone or the main body.
I didn't know you could
So we're
even
going to
do
have
that. Huh.
void run main, void run clone. And the run function will have an argument is clone.
So like literally like this and then run clone.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I had no idea. Well, I guess it's not technically another run function. It's just a function we call run. And you said
Yeah.
parameters?
Yeah, so just delete everything inside run for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
And
really
then give run an argument for is
diagnosing.
clone. So bool is clone inside void run. Yeah.
I was actually checking this. I didn't realize I wrote notes here.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean, it's not really that far off from what we were saying before.
Yeah,
So
just delete that too. Cool.
okay.
So inside the run function,
If is
if
run,
is
then
clone, run
yeah.
clone, else run main.
I'll do it like this. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Because then otherwise it'll
Oh,
just do it.
and the run functions also need the this pointer passed into them. So NPC this,
In,
then you pass this into it because run is the only function right now that has the this pointer by default. That will be changed soon, but Emily hasn't like done the update yet.
I'm surprised that
It's not
that's how that
on.
works. Huh. Oh, well, I guess I've always known that because I've always had to pass NPC this, NPC this,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
NPC
yeah,
N.
yeah. That's going
Oh.
to become a thing of the past soon, hopefully. But
Oh,
like,
that'd be so nice.
yeah,
Because like what, like if you haven't, if it's within an NPC script, how is it not global to that script? Like that is strange. Okay.
because it was written that way in the before times.
You mean the dark times?
Yeah, the Dark Ages, right? The other thing is like a variable at script scope, right? That's global, but it's only visible within that script. But like it still counts to your global variable count and is not instance per instance of the script. So that's another thing Emily's working on.
Wait, so you're saying variables in the scope count towards
Yeah,
global?
yeah,
Oh, well, that's awkward.
yeah.
Apparently, I have a lot
It's
of global
very
variables
strange,
now.
right?
Well,
But
yeah, I never thought that actually. I thought this would have been global, maybe, but well, no,
yeah,
because that's even in the namespace. I don't
right. The
know.
thing is, like, it's global as in it counts as a global variable. It contributes to the number of global variables, and there's only one instance of it. But like, it
Hmm.
cannot be accessed by another script.
So you get the downside of a globe
Yeah,
using another
the
global,
downside,
but
none
no
of the benefit.
benefits. That's goofy. Well, that's really good that that's gonna hopefully change because I can't tell you how many configs I have in here.
Yeah,
So,
and configs are different, right? Because configs are like constant. So
well, that still counts towards global variables, does it not?
nope,
Oh.
constants are resolved at compile time.
Oh. Okay, well, no, I'm fine then
Yeah,
because everything's
yeah,
configs.
yeah.
Cool.
So like configs, like those enums I use for animations, those are the same thing. Although I think there was at one point like a bug with those.
Oh, were they
And we
counted towards
discovered like
them?
they were like doing something funky. Anyways,
Oof.
put an else run main, and then we
Else.
also need a run main function.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Run main. Whoops.
Yeah. Technically, you could just else like continue on to the rest of the run function,
That's what
but
I thought we would
it
do.
just seems cleaner this way.
I suppose, yeah, because then I assume this is all this function's gonna be.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
Okay.
telling you which run function to use based on if it's a clone or not. And then the main body is going to create copies of itself that are the clones.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. And run main also needs NPC this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I assume we're going to start with run main. And so
Yes.
let's give this guy some animations. Go to his tile pages first.
I'm gonna.
What do we have to work with? I assume not much, but
I mean, there he is. So
yeah, so he's like just a walking animation.
yeah, and I might wanna. I think I had him at that. Do I have? Just want to make sure he doesn't look like anyone. Well, I can always change the colors some other time, so I'm not gonna. I'll
Yeah.
I'll at least set. Which one looks the coolest? I don't know. I guess I'll just use
Yeah.
the.
What kind of animations, like using these tiles, do you anticipate he's going to have? Because we could, like, obviously we can have one where he's just not animating, like stationary, and that might be useful when he's coming out of the painting.
Do you think that would look better? Him just being stationary coming out of the painting?
I think so, maybe. I don't
Okay.
know. That's also useful for when he's like standing still. There is like a thing you can do like stationary animations by just playing a walk animation and changing the animation speed to 0.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
technically that doesn't need to be a different animation, but we could make it a different animation.
I'm also realizing since we're doing this through script, do I really need to have it be like a 4-frame animation where he only moves twice, or can I like strip out half of these and just have it go
Yeah,
like?
you can strip out half of those. No big deal, yeah.
Okay, I figured that downsizes things. So,
Yeah.
um,
So I figure we probably want like a stand, a move, and an attack animation, even if the stand and attack animation are just single frames, like in case you want to add new graphics for that in the future. That can be a thing.
yeah. Wait, combo 10-2-9-2. What?
Uh-oh. That doesn't
I
sound good. Were these combos used by something?
apparently I didn't think they were. 10-2. Well, apparently, but this also. Let's see, 10-2-9-2. Okay, 10-2-9-2. Nope. Okay,
Is it
so
an enemy? There could be an enemy that was using Ghost that was using that, maybe.
well, the only one that would have been is Latros, which no, Latros is an NPC. Um,
Okay.
like let me see, are any of them like these? Yeah, these guys should be using these sprites. I think.
Yeah.
I think when I started trying to create Quickknife, I did this because I saw that's what we did elsewhere. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna delete this and face the repercussions later. It's not like it'd be hard to fix anyway.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh no, whatever will we do? We're missing some skeleton sprites. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like I don't have multiple copies of them elsewhere.
Yeah. Are you aware of the M hotkey?
Um, well, aside
Or
from the
not
fact
that one.
that it takes me
Yeah.
here. Wait,
Hit
so
escape.
that just takes me back to the beginning?
No, hit escape. That is okay. So M has two functions, right? If you have something on the clipboard, if you've copied something, it becomes move, and if you don't, it becomes map. And map will take tiles and map them to combos, while move will move them to a new position in the tile page.
Oh. I feel like Emily's mentioned this, but I don't think she
Yeah,
mentioned specifically how you actually use it. So let's see. Up, down, left. Yeah, that's certainly nice, especially
yeah.
considering how much manipulation I do in
And
here.
so the only thing is like you can potentially do like destructive things with map if you don't realize like, oh, I've gone from the tile page to the combo page. That means I'm making new combos. You could potentially like overwrite your combos with tiles, which would be bad, but
Yeah. Wait, how does that work though? How can you override your combos with
Oh,
tiles?
okay. So select all those combos there. Like just select a block of them.
You mean tiles?
There are eight tiles. Yeah. Hit M. Uh, hit OK. Hit M again after that.
Nope.
Oh, what?
Why?
What?
Why'd you delete it? Why did it delete? Okay, we're gonna put
I've
you
never seen
guys
that
there.
happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Hit M and go to actually, yeah. So just select like one of those unused combos there.
Let's do that one. Okay.
Not that one. Not that one.
Oh. Uh.
Like the upper left one.
Oh, combo 0.
No, the one below that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So there are 8 combos of space there, and you selected 8 tiles. So hit done.
Oh, it's gonna make a combo for each of them, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And then it lets you make a template for them. And if you go to page 0,
Oh,
there they
I
are.
didn't.
Yeah,
That's actually kind of convenient when you mean to
yeah.
do it.
It's super cool. But like you usually want to do this at the end of your combo pages where you know that it's not going to overwrite something
Well,
because it
yeah.
is not going to complain if there's a combo already there. It is
Which
just going to overwrite it.
which it really should. It should say, "Hey, this is not combo 0. Are you sure?"
Yeah, that might be a good request. Although like people can still like skip through warnings, but it's still good to have a warning,
Well,
I
at
guess.
least you get a warning for the people who actually don't go spam,
Yeah,
spam,
yeah.
spam on their enter key. Like they can see that and go, "Uh oh, I'm doing a bad."
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's stripped down now, so
Yep.
cool.
So let's make him some animations.
Okay.
And once again, you want to make an enum for his animations.
Yes.
Wait, did you drag ZQuest off the side of your window? Or do you have like 2 monitors?
I actually have 3.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We're this is my center one, and I have like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It just threw me because I'm like, wait a second,
yeah.
that's illegal.
Ooh, it's in the void
Okay.
now. Okay. Did I have like a naming scheme for animations, or did I just called animations? Okay.
Anim underscore, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if I
And
was
like
like,
naming the enum does not actually matter here, but
well, yeah. Well, I just didn't know if I was like calling it like Quickknife animations or if it was just animations.
yeah.
So yeah, that in fact
Okay.
actually these are perfectly fine as they are. Walking and attack. I don't think will there be anything else?
Do you want one for him appearing from the portrait, just in case you want to use that later on? Like give
Sure.
him a new animation? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Sure. Although I don't have portraits, it's just wall.
Yeah. Or like appearing, I guess would be it.
Earring. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better.
Because like you could give him like an animation of him like flashing a C set or something for this.
Oh,
That would be like
true.
very easy to do.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact, you want to
Okay.
make some tiles for that right now? Like just yeah.
Okay.
So like have him standing and then use the recolor tool to like flash the second frame.
Okay. Well, I'm not good with colors, so what should I replace to make it not look terrible?
Uh, can you select a different C set actually? I'm not good with colors for these C sets. There's like 2 that it looks like you could be using.
Uh, which one do you think would be
Okay, 11 should be good.
okay?
Yeah.
So recolor.
Okay. So up and to the left of your mouse cursor, like next to black,
Okay.
or no, like shoot. The second black that's in the middle, right?
Oh, over this
Yeah,
block.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. I believe that's used for his outline. And
Okay.
then 2 to the left from that is his midtone. And
Is
1 to the left of that, yeah, that's his midtone.
and then
1 to
that's
the
like
left of that is his skin tone. Yeah.
his bones.
So just try swapping like those 3 colors around in some formation.
So including his border too.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
like try black to midtone, midtone to skin tone, white to black. Uh, you didn't change the skin tone. That was the.
Oh,
Bleh.
I didn't.
Let's see. What did you do here?
Oh, I forgot that you can pull from up here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So what were you? What were you? Oh, wait, this is a skin tone. Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
skin tone that you want to put over black. You want to put black over the midtone and midtone over that, basically.
So like that,
Yeah, and
and
then the one above that over the one to the left.
so this one here.
Yeah. So that way
Okay.
you cycle between the three different colors. Hit OK.
I mean, it
And so you can
looks.
you can do this again to cycle it a second time.
Uh.
Like hit recolor again, do the same thing because it's the same three colors.
Oh, yeah, and it saves it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
It looks
And like I
weird,
was
but
saying, like if you don't like the skin tone being the outline, you can hit recolor on the already recolored tiles to recolor it a second time. And it'll offset all the colors again. So hit OK.
oh, that is
Now the midtown is
cool.
the outline. Yeah. And so that's what happens when you make like a looping cycle. Yeah. So
That
these look a
actually looks
little
really.
strange, but I think if you like have them flashing fast enough, it won't look bad. Like
Yeah, and I was even
it'll
gonna.
just look like a Game Boy Flash effect.
I was also even gonna say like we're having his flash animation even on top of his like because he's also in his walking animation. Maybe in this
Yeah.
situation it'd be good to have two frames. Oops, of each. Two frames of each frame or two tiles for each frame where like right here his foot's on the left side and then have another
Okay,
one
yeah,
his
you could
foot's
do
on the
that. You
left
could do
side.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like
So like once again make him a 4 frame animation and have every other frame be yeah.
uh
The walk animation is going to be a little bit different because it isn't flipped.
uh
So you're going to want to like copy the unflashing one and recolor it, I think.
color the unflashing one.
Like for the left walk pose,
Yeah.
select his
Oh,
unflashed like second frame and paste that over.
and I gotta do it twice, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, and then have a left walk where
So
he's
the one up there, copy that one down, yeah, where his feet are extended. Copy it to the third in that animation, yeah.
yeah,
And then
and
for the
then
right facing, you can just flip them. Yeah,
yeah. So now it's like standing flip. Oh wait, did I do his top and down right? No, I didn't
I
do
don't think
his.
so.
No,
Yeah, you
yeah,
need to like, yeah. And if you recolor the recolored one a third time, it should go back to his original palette.
wow, I never knew that that's how that worked.
Yeah, it's because like you have the same three colors cycling to each other, right? So it's a perfect loop.
I see. Well, I didn't even know that it like would continue changing them.
Yeah,
That's really cool. Okay,
and
now
then
I
it would
can
like
see something.
remember. Yeah, cool. So this looks right.
Cool. That looks really cool, actually. And we probably don't need these then.
Yeah, don't need those anymore.
Try to condense this.
Okay.
I actually think he looks cool like that. And yeah, since he's like flashing, I think that'll look fine.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So he got his walking. His attack can just be like a frame of his walking, and then
Yep.
appearing would be these. Okay.
Actually, it occurs to me his attack might need duplicate tiles anyways, because the way my four directional animations work, they can't like skip a frame.
So will I need to have this many for his attack? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's his appearing animation, right?
Well, what I'm
So for
saying
his
is
attack
this.
animation, you need four tiles like in a row, up, down, left, right,
Well,
but just
yeah.
not animated.
Oh,
Yeah.
not animated. So like, so just have like four of these, four of that, four of that, four of that.
One of each for a total four. right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, because like that top animation, the walk animation, which technically you could like stop that if it was like you could play that animation but frozen for an attack as well.
Eh.
But the difference there is that it will stop on whatever frame he was on. Whereas the attack animation, like if you wanted to give him like an animation of him like punching, right?
Yeah.
So you could have like the punch animation be his attack. But like for that you need unique tiles. So we're just making unique tiles for attack here.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for all the
Yeah.
confusion setting up these sprites, but hopefully it should be good now.
Well, it'll start to make sense once we actually start doing this. That's one of the reasons I kind of do want to try to get a lot of these, if
Yeah.
not all these bosses done in like a somewhat short time frame. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
take 3 months between a boss because I want to start to actually pick up on this. And
You want to build that muscle memory for making bosses.
yeah, because then it makes it, because it would it would still be cool to like collaborate with you on the bosses, but it would also be cool to understand it so I don't feel like I'm constantly getting us stuck. So I want to know how to do it myself from that perspective. Okay.
And also, I don't know if I have the juice for like making 20 bosses in a row on call like this. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy for that or if I'll just get burnt out. So
well, again,
yeah,
I didn't mean it to say like every day we're gonna do. No, it just
yeah, no.
just
That's
don't
what
want
I'm
a
just
six
saying.
month
Like,
break.
yeah,
Yeah.
might little breaks here, but we'll see. Yeah,
Especially since it's
okay,
been like 3 years since we've made a boss, or there's been a new
that
boss in
is
this
frightening.
quest. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
back to the script. Let's give these guys some animations. So
Okay.
inside run main, gonna create the anim handler.
Um.
And do you remember how that works?
Anim handler APTR equals new anim handler.
And it takes this.
Oh, okay. It does take this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason it takes this is that like that's how it puts like the anim handler pointer on the FFC itself and knows like which FFC. I'm still referring to it as if it's Ghost. No, the NPC, so that it like knows which NPC it's associated with and stores its data on that NPC.
I see.
So that's the reason for that.
So I can sort of reference this. So like
Yeah.
we have our actually creating of the animations. So here we have that.
Is that actually going to work? Oh my god. These power user tools I don't understand. I do not comprehend.
Do you still use do you still use Notepad++ or have you moved to VS Code?
I use VS Code, but like I do not know how to navigate as well as you do. Clearly.
Well, it helps that this has
like
been my job for
the
like
biggest power user tool that I use is like doing the multi-line select and then typing out the same thing on like 3 different lines.
where you just go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is I've configured my VS Code to be like IntelliJ, which is what I've used at work, and I even use that in college. So
Gotcha.
I just have the time with it. Okay. So walking is 0, add 20, add 40, and then I forgot what's the third parameter? Is that frames?
Third parameter is the number of frames, so that will be 214, I think.
214. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
And instead of an anim speed constant, I believe each of these are probably going to have their own speeds. So either you'll need to make multiple constants or it's the magic number time.
Like anim walk speed.
Yeah.
Attack kind of doesn't even really need a speed, right? Because
that can just be 0.
And then
appear speed, I assume, is going to be faster than the walk speed because it's 4 frames. So like make it 8 instead of 16.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Okay, and then copy this into run clone as well.
No, I should stay up here. You okay? You need help? Okay.
Or wait, no, you copied it into void run, not run clone.
Oh, whoops.
Run clone is down below, yeah.
I forgot we don't go in this function. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. which means I'm also gonna need you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And what variables are we going to need for this guy? I assume we want to do the same thing we did with Shambles and give, like, the boss an enemy class just for storing its data in, so you don't have to be passing a bunch of things in between functions.
Yeah, I don't really know what. I mean, the fact that he has clones makes
Yeah.
me think we
So,
would
like,
want to
obviously one of
know.
them is going to be is clone, so
Yeah.
we can know if it's a clone. But let's make a new class, not in the NPC script.
Oh, does that just go like? Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't believe you can make a class inside a script.
Oh. Yeah. So
And
like.
it's got to be Quickknife data because it can't be the same as the script.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we
So.
got bool is clone. I feel like there was something else we wanted, but
Trying to think what data we would even want him to have, or what he would need to have for this. We could have whether he's like in phase 2 based
oh,
on his
right.
health.
So for phase 2, we're gonna have initial HP,
Int. Okay. And I'll be consistent.
and then we're gonna have phase. Now we could have stuff that's like used by the main script for like his attack cycle and whatnot, but I think I'm gonna leave that be in the main script for now because it's not going to be needed to be accessed by anything else.
I was
But
saying
just in the future, we could move that.
like what he like his attack decision making.
Yeah, like what his current attack is and yada yada. I
Oh
think that's
yeah.
not necessary here.
Yeah, like if we wanted to track like what his
Yeah.
previous attack was or something. I mean we
The
can't.
main
I
stuff
don't
that we
know.
want here is stuff that like is going to be needed to be accessed by his weight frame, right? So like
Yes.
is clone is going to be used so that he knows like which one needs to switch colors while the lens is out.
And which one to also kill off because it's not the real boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because actually, I don't even think I mentioned it up here, but when all four, or it wouldn't be all four necessarily, any subset of the fake ones, I after they do their magic blast, they would like vanish at that point.
Yeah. And like that's super
Yeah.
easy to do because in the clone run function, we're going to have them do their attack and then we're going to have them just this remove
Yeah.
after they've done their attack. Yeah. So like that's super simple.
Okay. Okay. So that's probably good for
So yeah.
now, and then we can always add more
Yeah, let's
stuff.
make the constructor for that class and give it the NPC.
Quickknife. So do I pass it into the constructor?
Yeah.
PC this. Okay.
I
Wait.
wonder if this will cause problems inside a class.
Oh.
I don't think you want to name a variable this inside a class because
Oh,
like
because of
the
the
class also has a
instance.
this pointer, and so it will
Yeah.
shadow the class's own this pointer, which could cause problems. So what I usually do is NPC owner.
Oh. Oh
And then
yeah.
sometimes, depending on like the needs of the class, I will also have like a member variable for the owner so that I can store that reference for later. I don't think this one will need it, but it's just a thing that you might want to do in the future.
Okay.
So what we're going to be doing is setting initial HP to owner's HP. And
Okay. Sorry. Here, I'm trying not to get distracted. I got distracted. What now?
yeah. So set initial HP to owner's HP.
Oops. Okay.
and set is clone to whether or not the owner is a clone. So maybe we can just pass that into the constructor. Now I think in cases like that, you can do this is clone equals is clone.
Okay, like in Java.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask about that. Can that work? Like, well, yeah,
Yeah.
because this should be
That's
the
not usually how I
instance.
do it. I usually name like one lowercase, one capital, but yeah, this works fine.
And then phase. What was
Yeah.
phase gonna actually
Phase will
be?
just default to 0 by default. But
So
the idea is that like once he's entered phase 2, a bunch of things will be different speeds.
okay,
So you don't even have to set phase to 0 because like all of these are just defaulted to
defaults
0.
to 0. Okay.
This isn't like we're
Is
not
it
doing C++. We don't have accessing random memory, thankfully.
well? Didn't ZScript even do weird things if you didn't set them to 0 sometimes? I thought I remember that being a thing where Emily was like, set it to 0 because
It
you never
was
know.
specifically functions.
Oh
Functions without a return would return random memory. But for the
God.
most part, ZScript is very good about setting things to 0.
Okay. Well, that's good at least.
Yeah,
All right.
cool. So now let's just start writing logic for this guy.
Nice. The fun part.
Yeah.
And sequentially the
So
most
let's give him a
frustrating
while
part.
loop. I'm never going to get used to that.
After you said while
Like,
loop, I'm like, he's gonna comment on this.
I'm going to comment on that because I'm so old school. I recognize that like it's less to write out, but my brain yearns for while true. Anyways,
Well, I kind of just like it because it's like like me seeing that I know like okay, this is just meant to loop infinitely. Whereas when I see
yeah.
while, I'm expecting now to see conditions like okay, this loop isn't
Yeah, yeah,
technically
yeah,
going
yeah.
to be
No,
infinite.
like it makes sense. I'm just like terminally,
You're used to what you know. Yeah,
yeah.
gotcha.
It's like if C++ had like loop like this, if that was just a thing in the standard from the beginning, and like it was like just part of programming culture, I'd be like, oh yeah, I recognize that. That's loop. That makes perfect sense, right? But like I
Yeah.
learned things wrong.
Yeah.
Like when I was starting out with ZScript, I yearned for that loop and it did not exist. And so now my brain cannot recognize that as a thing. Anyways, so
Mm.
going ahead, we're gonna have another loop inside there, and I guess this is going to be well, no, it doesn't need a condition. That can just be a second loop. And
Okay.
you might want to comment like this is the portrait phase. Uh
Uh.
or well that's his main loop, but
Oh.
inside that is the portrait phase.
Uh.
Yeah.
And you're saying that this wouldn't even have a what the heck happened there? You said that this wouldn't have a condition.
Yeah, because we're just gonna break out of it when he's done with the
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
we're gonna need a custom wave frame then too, right?
yes, good call.
Yeah, and I'm trying to since I in my enemy namespace I have custom weight frames, so for bosses and NPCs, basically NPCs, I'm trying to have like a consistent it's the name of
Yeah.
the boss to distinguish like this is Quickknife weight frame and that's custom weight frame.
Yep.
Hmm. The autofill has
And that's
progressively
going
gotten
to need to
worse.
have the NPC pointer this and a frame count that defaults to 1. Yeah, you've
Yep.
done the song and dance before. And
Yep.
then you loop for the frame count and do wait frame inside.
Oh, yeah. Frame. Shoot. Okay, now my thing went weird. There
And the
we go.
wait frame also needs this because it's an NPC and a wait frame.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of starting to regret that I didn't call it NPC anim wait frame. I wanted to like reduce the number of keystrokes, but now I'm realizing like this has caused a bit of confusion.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that that's what we need to use since we're using NPC anim.
Yeah. Okay.
Overloading
And
when overloading
also
gets too
we need
crazy.
to
Yeah. I'm sorry.
tell it which namespace it's using as well. Although
Okay.
wait, no, you already did that. You must have already done that because it's not underlined in red. Never mind.
Yeah, I very quickly
Yeah,
added that and
I keep
then
forgetting you do it inside the namespace itself. That makes sense. Having utility does seem cool though. Yeah. Okay.
I figured this should be like a standard since I do plan on using NPC anim for all my bosses. Um this is like going to be
Yeah.
a standard for every boss. Okay.
Right. So here's the question: how are we going to choose where he appears? Like, I
Like
assume
which
Z
one's the
quest
real
real
one?
quick. Okay. So we need to have him appear at 4 positions on the wall. Are they going to be the same 4 positions every time, or do you want him to have some variance between them?
I was thinking the same positions, but some variants could be interesting, like not necessarily dead center each time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like you could put flags on the wall to mark where the positions are.
Well, the other thing too is like if these are the only things that's solid, well, I guess I should figure out how this room should even operate
Yeah.
because
First of all, like, yeah, you probably want to put the door in there,
yeah,
like having doors leading in and out.
because then that would be that, and then this might be a little
Oh, wait a
strange.
second. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
There's no right wall for him to appear on.
Well,
Okay.
but the thing is, I could kind of treat it like it's
A secret, yeah.
a shutter,
Like
like
have
this is actually what it looks like. And I mean, frankly, going with the whole uh lens of truth thing, which did I said anything? I said layer 2 to be shown. I could have it be layer 3 hide, and then what I could even do is put this on 3 so it looks like a room, and obviously then you got to use the lens to be like, where do I go?
that's fun. I like that. Yeah.
So kind of
Although,
also for the bottom wall, he can appear on these.
yeah,
So there is, I mean, it wouldn't have this. Do I have an example of shutter nearby? Here we go.
yeah. It would be fun if like you walk into the room, right, and the wall closes behind you.
I mean, I could make these walls.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. Like the wall closes behind you.
And I'll do secrets since I've had weird behavior with enemies. Okay, so we're talking combo. Well, what page is this? This is page 15. So we'll
Yeah.
do page 15. So I'm kind of curious now. How's this going to look when you enter?
Yeah. I have which Shutter script is this? This is like a custom Game Boy Shutter, I think.
This is yours. Yeah. And we
So it's
even made.
not my Link to the Past Shutter script.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, it's just not working.
Well, we're sort of missing a wait frame somewhere.
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, let's
Let's do
oops.
that.
Yeah.
We're kind of in an infinite loop right now, so. Oh, and it's yep. We gotta kill it. Oh well. So strange.
Yeah. Cuz my thought is like I would want the whole wall to close like
Well,
two
yeah.
tiles high.
Oh, two tiles. Like have the wall be up here.
Yeah, have that close up
Oh.
behind you. And so you walk in 2 tiles, the wall behind you closes.
You know what's funny? I actually have a similar thing going on with my level 9, where although I did it differently, I basically just had a script that forces Link to walk up until he gets to a certain spot. Right here, yeah, force Link in level 9 boss. So it has him walk into here until he gets to the shutters.
Okay.
So, how specific did I make that? Okay. It's because it's...
Yeah, we could definitely leave this for like a later thing and just test the room as if it's like fully closed off like that.
Yeah.
Since this is not like strictly part of the boss. Depends if you want to avoid getting like distracted.
Yeah, well here, so to reference for forcing. There, I'll make a little note there. Yeah. Remind me. So
I do think though, like being the lens dungeon, I like having a wall just appear.
Yeah,
just wall off the whole bottom like you had it originally, including the door behind you, right? Because like, he can appear where the door was. That's so funny.
Yeah, the only thing is now, what do I put in the middle here? Well, I guess, what would I put in the middle?
Well, I mean, that's going to be like completely different, right? It's going to have like a door going down there, but then as you walk up, like the wall closes behind you and it disappears.
Yeah.
So like it goes from connecting to the screen below to just being this.
I guess I'm not fully understanding what you mean. Like, are you getting teleported up?
So you walk up 2 tiles, right? And go back to what you had before with like the doorway open. Yeah. So it goes from that to what you originally had the room as.
Oh, so you're saying essentially have this be like, obviously I would have to change the combos, but essentially something like this.
Yeah.
So then this would, so I'd essentially have 2 shutters. I'd have that, and then I would have something.
The wall closes and then it closes in again. Or you could just have it closed in one step if that's too much work. But yeah, similar idea.
You know, I'm kind of curious with that setup. What behavior do we have?
Okay.
Not actually sure what kind of behavior it exhibits. Oh, it does exactly what I wanted to do. It kind of
works, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, and then the question becomes like, when you beat the boss and the shutters open,
it might look glitchy.
Yeah, well, I can always write a script that does that. Maybe in Quickknife's death animation, fix these combos, call it good. Oh, well, wait, no.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Well, wait, secrets can also do that too. Because the shutters will presumably never... Yeah, the shutters are based on secrets, so when secrets are triggered from beating the boss, the shutters will never close again, and then just have flags that put those combos back. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, easy enough.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways... So, portrait phase. We need to choose where he appears. I'm thinking we just use flags, right? We have 4 flags for up, down, left, right wall, and we flag all those combos, and then we select 4 positions from the combos that have those flags.
So, what are you thinking for flag? Maybe, like, do enemy 0, for instance?
I mean, that's going to make the enemy appear on that flag initially. It doesn't really matter because it's going to... Yeah, let's use enemy 0.
Well, because we can choose to have them not spawn there.
Yeah.
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 So, like, I think it... Oh, god dang it. So, like, are you thinking, like, enemy 0... Well, maybe I'll do, like, 0 on top.
Yeah, bottom, 1 on bottom.
Left, right.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's kind of cool, because then you also have to kind of find him a little bit, because he won't always be in the middle. You have to check the edges.
Yeah.
And do you think I should even expand the room up a little bit? Make the corners smaller so you have more potential?
I kind of like it, like, being cramped like it is.
Okay. Cool.
I think interesting arenas are cool. So.
Yep. That's what I've tried to do. Make them not just a big rectangle.
Go back to the script. We are going to make a function. What should we call it? Like spawn clones, I guess?
Sure. And then probably NPC this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is kind of the messy part. We're going to have 4 arrays for the 4 walls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top wall. And then
And they're all going to be size 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then technically I could do... Are we instantiating any of them?
Does that work?
Yes.
If that works, that's cool. I've never built arrays this way.
Oh, well, arrays, I'm not sure. I know it works with variables. I'm assuming it works with arrays.
Yeah, I know it works with variables. I haven't tested with arrays. It's not complaining, though, seemingly, is it?
Well, let's try to compile and see what happens. Yeah, it compiles, so...
It compiles. Fascinating. Okay. So...
I normally don't like doing that, but, I mean, they're all exactly the same, so it's like, whatever.
Yeah. So, let's loop over every combo on the screen.
So 4 int I equals 0, I is less than 176, right?
That could also be num combo pose if you want it to work in regions.
I am going to have a boss rush, and I still don't really know how that's going to go, so yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Just planning ahead.
Yeah. I was actually, so for my, like, post-game dungeon, or my sort of, like, boss rush, I was actually thinking something akin to the extra dungeons from Final Fantasy 1, or you could also say Final Fantasy 4, how you have, like, a floor that ends in a boss, as opposed to just a typical boss rush. It's actually kind of like the Tower of Winds from Glory Squad, I guess, except he didn't have bosses at the end of each floor. But anyway, yeah. Was it max combo pause?
Yeah. Or it was num combo pose.
Oh, I was like, that's not... Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And then we're going to... I guess we're going to switch for the combo F at that position. So, yeah.
So, is it screen combo F at I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to have 4 cases, 1 for CF enemy 0, CF enemy 1, etc., etc. Okay. And then if that enemy is... Or, well, there's no if here. We've already found, like, those flags are. So we're just going to do array pushback, top wall, comma I. So this is a function.
Array pushback?
Yep. So what that's going to do is expand the top wall array by 1 and add this like value at the back. So we're basically using these arrays as like a list of the wall combos. Top wall, comma I.
Oh,
you don't need the brackets, yeah. There we go.
So
and then you do the same for bottom, left, and right.
You said it puts it at the back of the array?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Except we're doing this in like each of the cases. So enemy 0 goes in the top wall array.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like you put all of these in the enemy 0 case, but you want to put them each in their own case. So enemy 1 gets the bottom wall one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Lord.
Cool.
Okay. And you can like clean up that empty space.
Oh, that's all it's going to be?
Yep, that's all it's going to be. We're just getting like... Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so then after that, or after the for loop, right, so we've now found the position of all the valid wall combos.
Yep.
So we're going to have int which wall.
So I guess it also, because we set the length to 0, so does this also grow the array too?
Yep.
Ooh, interesting.
And then just like there's array push, there's also array pop, which will Yeah.
And pop won't reduce the size, right? So like the top
Pop
walls,
does reduce the size.
like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So
The only thing is that like pop is slower than push because pushback just needs to like expand the array and add something at the end, whereas pop needs to like shift everything down. So pop is, or well, pop at I suppose is
it'd be slower.
slower than pushback, right?
Yeah,
Because working with the back end of the array versus working at the front or somewhere in the middle is much faster.
I see.
Yeah. So that's going to be a random number between 0 and 3. Okay. And so now we are going to set this position to bug. I'm realizing an annoying thing here, right? Is that I want to get one of those arrays. Okay, let's make a new array that has all of those arrays in it. So underneath those, int walls.
And then just put each of them in there.
Yeah.
Well,
Equals no, like you don't put them in there. You put them in curly braces afterwards.
oh, like that. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you do want the square brackets on the array itself, but
Oh, here.
yeah, still got to tell it it's an array, yeah. And then semicolon on the end.
I was like,
Cool.
why is left wall upset? Okay.
Shoot. Yes, that works.
Yeah, it just didn't like the type.
Yeah, I am not used to ZScript being so like type strict because it used to not be.
I know, it used to be the Wild West. This is a Boolean. Oh, nope. Now it's an array. Nope. Now it's an int.
Okay. So
Used to be JavaScript at that point. Okay. So now we have a collection of all the walls.
yeah. So let's do a for loop from 0 to 4. Okay. And we're going to get an X and Y position here. And so let's start with int wall array. And then square brackets equals walls at, and then this is going to be open parentheses, which wall plus I, and then outside the parentheses modulus 4. So we choose a random wall for the main to appear at, and then each of the ones will appear at the rest of the walls, so it's going to loop. So then semicolon after that.
And then it does force that each wall will only have one appearing, right?
Yes, that's the tricky problem that I was coming to here. It's not complaining about that at all, that just works.
Apparently.
I haven't done things like this before, so I wasn't sure if it would work, to be honest.
Yeah, with that being a 2D array, I am surprised that works.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense, I guess.
Or, well, it's not being accessed like a 2D array. It's getting an array out of another array. But I haven't like done this in the same function before.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna have which pose equals rand and size of array wall array.
Thanks for R. I'm still surprised that like that's the way you do this, and you can't do like wall array pointer length or something.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? No, ZScript isn't that friendly.
Be a little bit more like a real language than whatever this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is like original C, like this is how original C did it, except instead of size of array being like actually how big the array is, it's like how many bytes it is,
Oh
and
God.
hope you know what that array contains.
Oh geez. You have to do the math like, oh, if this is numbers, then you know that the third
It's like
index is here.
because like arrays, you're not actually dealing with an object, you're dealing with like a section of memory.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that still sounds miserable.
Yeah. I have done like a little bit of C, and it was suffering. I quickly bounced off. Although it was also a suffering I kind of like. Like, I don't know.
There's something about programming in more like primitive languages. Like I don't want to do any more NASM programming, but it was kind of neat when I did it. When I had to do it.
It's like I think I bounced off more because I was trying to work with like the Game Boy rather than the language itself. Like limitations of the Game Boy got frustrating. But like I tried doing some Game Boy coding and it was neat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna have int x equals combo x, which pause.
So int x equals combo x at which pos. Same with y.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we're going to do if I equals 0. And this is going to place the main body. So this x equals x, this y equals y.
Oh, this y equals y. Yeah, y. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, apparently I didn't do the right thing.
And the last thing we're going to do is this dir
oh, yes.
equals... actually, at the top of the for loop, sorry. We're going to do int dir equals, and then set that to the which wall plus I modulus 4. Just because like we're going to be using that value a couple times, so it makes sense to have it in one place. Yeah. And then replace that down there with dir. Although this dir should be opposite dir of dir. Because it's facing away from the wall.
Oh. Opposite.
So opposite dir is a function.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I knew that instead of the function.
Sorry.
I have a function and misfunction that reverses direction. Oh man. Okay, well. Good to know that that's a nice thing.
It's always fun finding some new function in STD that you did not know existed.
Well, yeah, because they kind of just pop up for some reason, and then...
Yeah, also where you're declaring wall array, replace that calculation with dir, because we moved that now.
Oh, true. Yeah, don't need to overcomplicate that.
And then we're going to have else npc clone equals create npc at.
Is it like...
And we're going to give it this ID.
Is it capital ID like that?
Yeah, capital I, capital D, and then X and then Y. Okay. And then we're going to do clone init D at 0, which is, if you remember way back, we had is clone on the run function, so that's this. Equals true.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
If you want to like not use the magic number on int D, you could also make a constant up top for like init D is clone and set that to 0. just so we know what that is?
Yeah. So I guess init D0.
Yeah, I usually do init as one word.
Oh, yeah. Init D
Yeah.
at 0 is...
Or init is clone equals 0.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because like we're labeling init D0. Okay.
I think that's a good idea because
Yeah.
magic numbers aren't great when you have a ton of them and you don't know what they mean.
See, I love magic numbers, but yeah. Best practices and such. Okay. And then we're also going to need to set clone dir equals opposite dir.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that autofill. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's neat. And I think we're finally done with this monster function. It's kind of a little messy in that it's serving multiple purposes, but we only need like all of this to happen once, so
I don't think it's actually not that bad. This is actually simpler than I was expecting it to be. I mean, having the multi-directional arrays is interesting, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cool. Yeah. Neat.
So now we're going to have to actually make them do things. So let's put spawn clones up there in the while loop for the... I'm still going to call it a while loop. I'm never going to break this habit. Okay.
And then we just pass in this.
Yeah, so let's go back to your...
notes.
Your notes, yeah. For X seconds on each of the wall, image is very small, growing into normal size. Do you want to do that still? Like, should we... what QRs do you have for enemy flashing? Do you have flicker? Do you have...
So, just like flash...
Are
these what you're looking for?
Search for flicker. Okay, you do have enemies flicker when hit. This is going to make things annoying for...
Well, what part... Shadows flicker? What the heck? I don't like that. What part's gonna be tough?
Well, actually, go to your init data. You have, like, flicker to color, don't you? That's, like, a feature that I made, but it also makes things a little bit annoying for redrawing enemies.
Where is that? I think I do have that.
Yeah, so you do have flicker to red. Yep. So, like, that's fine, but we might, depending on how things work, have to do some uncomfortable stuff. But I think this might just work, because enemy has a scale variable, right? Or rather, sprite does.
I think so. Like you're saying it'd be like this scale?
Yeah, sprite scale. Okay. So let's make a for loop.
Okay.
And set that to like...
Is this how many seconds?
Yeah, but this is going to be counted in frames, so like 180 would be 3 seconds. How many seconds do you want them to appear for?
I'm thinking maybe 240. That's 4 seconds, right?
Sounds good, yeah. Okay. And then put a Quickknife wait frame in there.
Oops.
And then above that, this scale equals lerp 0,1, and then I divided by 239.
I divided by 239.
And it's 239 because the for loop goes from 0 to 239, not 1 to 240. So at 239, it will be size 1.
I forget what is lerp again.
So lerp is linear interpolation. Technically, because you're linearly interpolating between 0 and 1, the lerp is completely unnecessary. You could just do scale equals I divided by 239. But the idea is that it goes from the first value to the second value based on the fraction represented by the third.
Oh, interesting.
And this is like hugely powerful, like best function in all of programming.
And
love me some lerp.
Why is that? I guess I'm not seeing the value in it.
So like you could just use this for a ton of stuff. Like, for example, if you want to have an object slide from one position to another position, you can lerp both the X and Y position. But if you want it to rotate while it's doing that, you lerp the rotation along with the X and Y position by the same value. And say you want to do something in like a nonlinear way, you can lerp a lerp.
Okay.
So like you do the lerp of the second lerp.
Oh, I see why. Yeah, because it would be increasing exponentially.
Yeah, and then that makes it exponential, and like there's a bunch of funky math that you can like do with multiple lerps that like I don't myself understand, but you can, I believe, use this to make like curves.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very complicated way that doesn't involve trigonometry or trig functions, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I've seen a diagram of it in action, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but it frightens me. Let me see. Do I have?
Don't really know what it's doing, but I think it's awesome, right?
Yeah. Or what's the term I'm looking for? Like a spline? God, I wish I held on to that GIF because it was something ridiculous. Like they just did a bunch of linear interpolations between like points on a series of lines and made like a spline.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Goofy.
So like let me link this. This is not the GIF I was thinking of, but it's like a diagram showing like the concept. So like you have a line, you have another line, and you're lerping points on the line, and that ultimately gets like a curve based on those three lines.
Oh, that is certainly very powerful.
Yeah, yeah.
If you could do stuff like that, then I think your possibilities are endless at that point.
Yeah.
You can make any shape you want.
And that's why I'm saying like lerp has like this crazy power to it.
Yeah, the implications.
And like you probably used this before without even knowing it was lerp that you were doing. Like this is something that everybody comes to on their own. But like then you find there's just a function for that. I don't have to do the math myself every time. What the fuck?
Nice.
Anyways, yeah. Okay. So let's leave that. Let's copy that into the clones while loop.
Just this whole...
The for loop, yeah, for scaling it.
The clones while loop. You do not have a loop yet. This was a really strange way to do it, but here we are. There we go. And then I should probably...
And then in the clone, after that for loop, just do this remove. Which I guess it doesn't even need to be in a while loop in that case, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because, yeah, the clone is meant to, like, appear, do its thing, and then remove. So let's just, for now, like, see if this works. It should have, like, a bunch of guys growing along the edges of the arena. And you won't be able to see which one is real currently, but...
I'm just making sure we actually have waveframes and everything.
Yeah, good call.
Nope. Well, I should probably have you start in the boss room to make this less annoying. Nope.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay, well...
Why are you up there?
I mean, that's not entirely what I was afraid of, but it's part of it. What? Why are these positions all wrong? Love it when stuff breaks. Okay.
In a way that doesn't make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll let them keep doing their whatever that is.
Their song and dance. Let's start by trying to figure out why the positions aren't working. So,
So
are your
loops,
enemy flags on layer 0?
the enemy flags are, yes. Remember, because they complained
Okay.
at me and I had to fix that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so this is what the flag setup looks like at layer 0. Which
Okay.
I don't know. I probably don't need those because theoretically,
Oh my god, I am a moron. I am a moron of the highest caliber. Okay, so when we're setting X and Y to combo X and combo Y,
okay,
yeah, we set it to witch pause, but it should be wall array at witch pause
oh,
because we're not actually using the wall array at all there yet. Okay, so that should fix where they're appearing from. Now, the thing where they're growing off center is going to be a little bit goofy, but let's just fix that now.
They weren't growing on off center. Let me guess, it was top left.
Yeah, it was top left. Okay, but I have a fix for that, I think. So scroll back up to the bit where it's expanding. Do you want to make the expansion into a function? Let's make the expansion into a function.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, so we have void, expand appear, just copy that whole for loop into that.
I think we'll need this. I don't know what else we'll need.
Yep. That should be it.
Nope. Void expand. Nope. God dang it. Ugh.
I find it funny that you've become a same line curly brace guy and I've become a next line curly brace guy.
Well, okay.
The inversion of the paradigm.
In my defense, I was strong-armed into it at work because that's what everyone else was doing, and I couldn't do. Because then
That's so funny.
Because you could literally see where I worked in our applications, because it'd be like, oh, there's a new line curly. But
I see.
I grew into it.
It's funny. It was the same thing for me, except minus the whole at work thing. It's just a bunch of people in Z-Script do next line curlies. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll become one of them, and I started to like it. Disgusting.
Because nowadays I see this and I'm just like,
yeah. No. I think it was also the formatting, like VS Code like automatically did it or something. Anyways, so after
you did that and it would auto format to next line.
Yeah, or like something like that.
Huh.
It was some tool I was using would do that. Okay. So also on the run clone, copy the for loop with expand appear.
Oh yeah, because it can be the
like
same.
Yeah. And that's why I was saying let's make it like a function so we stop having to have duplicate code. Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. It makes sense.
And so underneath this scale, we're going to do
where was this?
This draw X in expand appear, yeah. This draw X offset. And you're just going to copy the lerp. But instead of being from 0 to 1, it's going to be from 8 to 0.
We're just going to use lerp everywhere.
Yeah. And the same thing for draw Y offset.
You still need this, right?
Yep, same thing. And both those need curly braces, or semicolons. But
oh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so that should fix the off-center scaling, which you might have not even noticed before, but I noticed it, and I was most displeased.
It was a little tough to notice because it was in the upper left corner. And also, I was distracted by why are they in the upper left corner?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
neat.
So there they go.
Although the flashing is interesting. In fact, it's like flashing at their upper left.
That's very funny. Yep, that is certainly.
Oh, it's because of their draw
It's the spawn
offset.
animation.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the spawn animation on this enemy
So that's to say,
in the
like,
editor. Yeah. So under flags, I think spawning, or no, is it effects?
it might be a yes.
Spawn animation pop at the bottom,
Oh yeah.
and just set it to instant.
Oops. Oh well. That didn't seem to change anything.
That didn't fix anything. Why?
Hmm.
I'm concerned because I don't know how this works. Why is it not?
It's probably not in spawn clones. It's probably in the expand appear.
No, I'm thinking this is search your quest rules. See if there's anything enemy related, NPC related under scripts.
Oh.
Uh,
Are you saying to not search?
well, it would also show up in this, like search. Search enemy. I was sure there was something that made like enemy scripts like run a frame earlier. Because like that's the problem, is that the script is not running on the first frame that the enemy exists for. Search timing, maybe? No, that doesn't seem like it. God, I really wish Emily was here to explain this one. Like, for now, we can fix this by just, when we spawn in the enemies, set their draw X offset to like negative 10,000 or something, so that they're completely invisible when they spawn.
So, in here?
Spawn clones, yeah, in there. So underneath clone dir, set clone draw X offset equals negative 10,000.
Clone dir. Oh, down
the
here.
else, yeah.
So this is, oh shoot, draw X offset.
X offset, yeah.
Negative 1,000.
Yep.
Okay. So then let's give that a shot. That did nothing.
That did nothing?
In
How
fact,
did that do nothing?
They're like, Oops. Yeah, weird.
How did that do nothing? That should have... Are you sure you compiled?
Save.
Yeah.
There's the compile, there's the save, and now this is gonna reload. Yeah.
Try setting scale to 0 as well down there, I guess, maybe? Although, like... I can't imagine why that would... Definitely make, like, a to-do note to consult Emily about this. If we can't get to the bottom of what's going on here.
So what
Yeah.
exactly is happening?
So like up there in the script, scroll up in run clone, right? We call expand appear, which does that for loop, which sets their scale, draw x, draw y, etc. Wait a second. What if instead of 0 in the lerp, it's 0.0001? Not that one, the other one, like for the scale.
Oh,
Scale of 0 might draw it at full scale because of a divide by 0,
were you
like
saying that?
failsafe. Yeah, but making it 0.0001 might fix. Did that fix it?
No.
No. What if you make it 0.1? Like, considerably not 0.
Oh, that did it.
Okay.
That looks
So it's
perfect,
something
actually.
about the scale, like rounding down to 0, causing it to... I suppose that makes sense. So we can just remove the stuff where we were setting the draw X and Y offset. We just have to, like, make note that, yeah.
Should I make it like a to-do or just like a FYI?
Just an FYI, yeah. Scale of 0 will cause it to draw at full scale. Or scale of 0 or near 0.
Of 0 and near 0 will draw at full scale.
Yeah,
So,
and we can, like, look into this later, I guess. Maybe do make it a to-do. Yeah. Because I do think it might be worth asking Emily why 0.0001 didn't work. My assumption is that it's some rounding thing.
yeah, it sounds
Like,
like
because LERP
taking
is
the
doing
floors.
math on the value,
Yeah.
it somehow, despite the lowest value being, like, not 0, something happened that made it, like, result in 0. But, yeah, this seems to be working.
Yeah. I
Whoa,
also
you killed them all.
Yeah, I placed some flags because I didn't want to
Yeah.
forget to do that, and apparently I didn't play. Oh, well, yeah.
So now let's do the thing where the clones become, or rather, the real one, like, is visible with the lens. Let's try that.
Well, they would all be invisible without the lens.
Oh wait, they're all invisible? Okay.
Yes, they're all invisible, and you have to use the lens to even see them.
I
think-
see. Okay.
If Link uses the lens, he will see one of them will have a different. Well, I guess I didn't explicitly say.
I was thinking that they would be visible, but one of them is a different C set when you use the lens.
I kind of like the if you don't pay attention to the fact that there's lens combos here, you just kind of get smacked without knowing.
Okay.
Although, I think, they'll only be invisible while in the wall. Once they leap out of the wall, they're visible. So you'll kind of get jump scared if you're not ready.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Isn't that like a flag we could just set on them? Because I thought NPCs have like only visible through lens or whatever, at least in the editor.
Does it? Let's
see. I have the docs
see.
over here. NPC. So let's look for a lens.
Because if that's writable, that makes our job so much easier.
Yeah, right here. NPC.
If it's read only, then cringe.
It's right here. Only seen by lens of truth. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can.
Okay.
It's only one reference, but yeah.
Flags, NPCF. Yeah. So let's go in that.
Probably spawn clones, right here.
I was actually thinking the expand function. Because, like, is that ever going to be used for anything other than when appearing out of the wall?
I mean, they're only invisible in the wall. So I guess here makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so at the start of that function, this flags
And then oh shoot, it's NPC MF only lens.
I'm seeing NPC F is invisible.
NPC F is that's probably better. Okay. Now the main dude also he does call that. Okay, cool. Because he also needs to be invisible. Sweet. Why is 4 set? Oh, yeah, that's why. So I guess let's see what happens. Oh, well, that's not good. Nope. They peekaboo, and I see nothing.
Because we're never unsetting it. So at the end of the for loop, let's set it to false. Or wait, no, that is invisible. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that just makes it invisible to everything. Is that a property? Why would you want that?
If you don't want them to ever be seen, I guess. I don't
know. Okay, so you were right. It's NPC and MF only lens. Blah.
NPs. Oh wait, why does this have an M by it in it? Weird. Although it's a little awkward that they appear for a frame. There they are. They also look different. They're like more faded now. Wait, are they changing colors?
What is happening here?
That one was red. Yeah, see, he's like a...
No, they're why are they transparent?
Oh, that's why.
I'm thinking we might have to do this ourselves.
Like,
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Steven.
It's also not great that they appear for a frame.
They appear for a frame?
Yeah, without the lens, you can see them flash.
Wait a second. No, that's because the main guy's loop, you have a wait frame at the end after the expand appear.
So he's appearing for that one frame then.
Yeah, but it's only the one guy that's doing it.
So that's very much not good.
Yeah.
So so you're saying we're gonna have to handle the lens bit ourselves?
I think we might.
Well, that's stupid. Why does this exist then?
Because there's a bug. Like, this is a ZC bug that you should be reporting, I guess.
Well, I mean, at that point, I'd say if it's a bug that would get fixed, maybe... Because then that just simply means he's going to be transparent until it's fixed.
Okay, do you want to just leave that? But yeah, definitely report that, like, setting this flag is also making the enemy...
Here, I can just do
like,
that
transparent.
right now quickly. This will take 2 seconds. Yeah. Setting... where was it? Setting this. Can I not do code in a red title? Displays. Also makes them transparent. Open, set my... I'm glad that they made a tag for me, so it's easier to track. I don't know, I'll just put up arrow. The report itself is self-explanatory, I'd say. Okay, bug report made.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly doesn't look horrible with him transparent. But obviously, yeah, well, you know what's funny? You also can't even tell that he's flashing. Like, you can't see his animation, really.
Yeah. Maybe comment on that in the bug report, too. I bet there's, like, a branch of the enemy draw code that I did not find when I did my flashing thing.
So should I just comment saying using NPC anim, his animation's not playing?
Or like, try hitting him while he's expanding with the lens open.
He's flashing.
Wait, is he
I think.
flickering too? No, okay, there he is. Why is only one of them visible now?
No, they're visible.
Are they flickering in addition to
I think
being
they
transparent?
are. Yeah, I think they are.
Oh my god, this is awful.
So maybe should I make a comment saying this flag's setting flicker also?
Yeah,
Love when a flag that's very specific in what it does a lot more than what it says it does.
yeah. I'm thinking it is possible that this like isn't a bug or isn't treated as a bug, but is just some old behavior that's been grandfathered, but I really don't like that.
Like maybe needs like a compat rule or something.
Yeah, it's definitely going to need a compat rule because like there are quests that have used this flag. But it is very silly that the flag is not actually doing what the flag says it does.
Well,
anyways, when you hit them, are you able to see them flicker red? Or no?
Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Can you frame advance this?
Oh well.
Okay, yeah, he is flickering red. Okay, cool. So that is working. It's just the flicker is making it hard to see.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is going to make testing the boss harder?
Well, how about this? Since we know that that's the behavior he's going to have, let's just turn it off because it'll make it generally easier to see what he's doing.
Yeah.
I also didn't pay attention when we actually could see him. Was he properly going through the animations? No, he's not.
Oh, we didn't play the animation.
Oh, that's all it was. Okay.
Yeah, we never played the animation.
So then we would probably start the animation play here, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So do we basically just do this, right? Do that, and then APTR.
And instead of new anim handler, we do load anim handler.
Oh, okay. Play.
Or was it get anim handler? I think it was get anim handler. Shoot, I can't remember my own functions.
Well, I see other references to get, so I'm gonna say it's
yeah.
And then play anim. Is it this and then the animation?
No, it's just the animation.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So now let's. Well, now I'm gonna need to play a this animation at the end, right?
Yeah.
So, regardless of whether you hit him or not, he's gonna be in an attack animation. Well, is he? Because either you don't hit him and he's in an attack animation, or you do hit him and he's in like a stun, I guess, standing animation.
Yeah. How are we going to handle having the enemy get hit?
There's functions that we can use. Well, at least for Link, I assume there is for NPCs.
Yeah.
For whether
I was more wondering, like, should it interrupt the expanding animation? I assume it should, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, the problem I'm seeing is the player can just kind of like spam their like just go up to each wall and just swing once, and then should we make them have to time it to where when he's fully I don't know. Because isn't that how Phantom Ganon was? He needed to be coming out of the painting for you to hit him. You couldn't just keep shooting arrows at him while he's in the distance in the painting.
Well, the trick there was that you had to actually hit him in the painting, and he starts out really small.
So, are you theoretically able to, if you shot at the painting dead center where he starts, would you theoretically knock him out of it? Oh.
Like I've never seen it happen because I've never done it, but it seemed pretty like 1-to-1 accurate with his hitbox where you shoot on the painting.
Interesting. Well, then I guess, yeah, have him spawn out of it. This attack is becoming progressively less threatening.
Uh-huh. We could have the fake ones do a counter attack if you hit the wrong one.
Oh. Like they shoot a magic blast at you or something?
Yeah. Let's make expand appear a Boolean. Yeah, and I don't think we play anim attack at the end of that because we're going to be quitting out if you hit it during.
Okay.
So at the end we do return false for didn't get hit. And inside the for loop we're going to check if it got hit.
Okay.
So if this hit by a weapon pointer.
This hit by it's a function, right?
It's an array.
Oh, is it just whip?
It's hit underscore by underscore a weapon. And okay. I usually use L weapon pointer because it's like it returns an actual object. It doesn't really matter here, but hit by L weapon returns like an index of the L weapon on the screen, which is like kind of annoying. Yeah.
What about if we wanted it to be where he can only get hit by certain things? Like you wouldn't want to throw
that would be set in his defenses.
So if he were set to like ignore or block like candle fire, this wouldn't trigger even though you did hit him with it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then I guess in this case
unless you want him to be, but yeah.
Unless I want him to be like actually react even if it's not the right item?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would be kind of cool if you hit him with something that doesn't actually hurt him, he counters.
Yeah.
So like
all you need to do for that is just change the defense of the clones.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, do you want them to do contact damage while in the wall?
I
noticed when you were along the top wall, you could get hit by him.
Yeah.
If you want to prevent that, all you have to do is set NPC stun, I believe. Unless, did Emily actually fill the feature request for making contact damage writable?
I've actually done something with this. Where did I
contact.
do it? I messed
Enemies
with
that don't deal contact damage added. Okay, what is the script access for this?
What did I do?
NPC flags. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember where I did this. I did this in Legionnaire. Because for Legionnaire I have conditional spawning, and until you know if he's right here, I have invisible, true, and collision. Well, obviously we wouldn't do that, but no collision timer. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, this is different from no collision timer. Anyways, let's set this at the start of expand appear.
Set what?
So we're gonna set this flags, and the flag is. Sorry, I gotta pull up the report again. Oh, it doesn't actually say in the report. Huh? Oh. Confusing. Okay. So it's this. Yeah, I was confused because I was scrolling to the bottom and it wasn't appearing, right? It was added somewhere in the middle, and somewhere in the middle it skips from flag 7 to flag 24.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Set him to true, and then presumably set him to false.
Yeah, and also, instead of return false at the end, let's have bool ret for return, and return that. And this way we can have it so that regardless of if yeah. So instead of return true when it's hit by the weapon pointer, we're going to have ret equals true and then break.
Oops. Okay.
And there you have it. Okay. And then the other thing we want to do when it returns is we want to set his scale and draw offsets back to 0 and 1.
Okay. So just basically grab these.
Yep.
So let's do. No, that's not gonna work. Set it to 1.
Yeah, set them to 0 and set scale to 1.
Okay.
Okay. And so that way he won't like stay small after you hit him out of it.
That'd be interesting.
Okay.
Just stays like 4 pixels big.
Yeah. So let's go up to both places where this is called. First of all, for the main body, you want to set his C set before expand appear, and then set it again afterwards, right? To make him appear different.
If you think that's a good way to distinguish them.
Well, that's what you said in your doc, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't know if that's the best way. I mean, it might be a good way. We could do that.
It seems like the easiest way. I'm sure you could give him like a slightly different sprite or something, but that would need to be something that's like readily apparent.
Yeah, and I might need to. Well, no, I can't do it up here. I guess at the top here, I'll do int this C set, and then this C set equals. I guess I can make a config for in C set in wall. So then, what looks good for him?
Yeah. Or actually,
What if he just didn't flash or something? Like, what if his animation was just different?
that could work, yeah. So maybe we don't need to change this because it's occurring to me that also like the clones could be the ones in a different C set. And that way the main body would look consistent.
Yeah.
But you could also have him be the one not flashing.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Which would that mean we need a new one?
Let's make expand appear. Oh, we never actually. We never actually created the object for the enemy. Like back when we made the data container, we never actually created one of those.
Oh.
So let's do that in both run functions.
So like at the top here. So
yeah, I do it under the anim handler because it's dependent on the anim handler to like store it.
Like under all this, or just under at least the
Yeah,
pointer?
yeah. Under all that. Do all the animation stuff, then do the enemy pointer.
Oh shoot. Dang it. So Quickknife data equals new. And his constructor takes owner, so I'm guessing that would be this and false. And then I'm in his clone, same thing, except that would be true.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're going to call the store enemy class pointer function.
Right after?
Yeah.
How is that again?
It was...
Oh, this guy right here.
Yeah. Why is it not showing up in the autofill? Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm guessing this needs to be in both locations.
Yeah. And then we can get enemy class pointer on the expand appear function.
So this would be just replace this. Yeah.
Yeah, Quickknife data equals that.
Oh, we're creating a new one. Okay. Is it just this or like that?
Yeah, just this. Use a... Yep.
Okay.
We technically didn't need to do this because there's only like a couple calls to this function. We could have just passed something in, but
it's fine.
It's handy to like know how to use that. Okay, so now shoot, what were we doing? Right, because you wanted to play an animation differently based on if it's the clone or not. So now in play anim, Quickknife data is clone, and then use ternary.
Oh, I see. So if it's a clone, do the appearing... Because I'm thinking what I'll do, maybe the real one will like... His animation will be... Like the speed will be quicker. So you have to like actually pay it... Or maybe he doesn't... I don't know. What would be good? I think making him slightly...
If you just make him do the walking animation, that would make it more obvious. If you wanted to be like devious, you could have him animate faster or slower than the others.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like if the other ones, yeah, just like slightly faster.
Okay, so he uses anim appearing, but we're going to use extra arguments on this function. So play anim. It was right. So it's the animation ID, then no reset, and then the speed.
Oh.
So yeah, do anim appearing, comma, false.
Yeah, because it's always going to be the appearing. So comma, false, and then now it's the animation speed.
And now it's the speed, and that's where you use the ternary.
So now I think we defined that. Didn't we define... We have walking speed and appear speed. Yes, we'll use walking speed
but this isn't those speeds. This is the multiplier for the speed, right? So each animation has its own individual speed, but play anim can take a multiplier.
Oh, so here I can like... If I wanted the animation to be twice as fast, would I put 2?
Yeah.
And then otherwise it would be 1? Okay.
Yep.
Well, otherwise, it would actually be the other way around. Okay. If it's a clone... do the normal, otherwise the main dude will just be spazzy, slightly spazzy.
Yep. And that works.
Cool.
And then hopefully this will show up properly.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like I said earlier, I feel like this is getting easy to deal with. At least this will make it a little bit more... Oh, I can tell it's this one. So it's subtle, but... It
is very subtle, yeah.
That one. But it's actually kind of cool. By the time he gets to where he's about... Oh, what the heck? Oh, that was strange. Yeah, I can tell it's that one. Wow, I actually really like that. Because by the time he gets big enough to where you can actually see which one, it's like just almost too late. Because like if you're just standing here with the bow, like, okay, I can see it's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No.
If you do it too soon, they multiply.
Yeah, it's if you hit the right one too soon, because he's just going to break out of the loop and create more.
Yeah.
But now we need to actually have them attack.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that was really neat.
Yeah. Now, the one thing to consider is that you're going to be using the lens when this happens. So that's going to make it harder to react. You might need to give him a bit more time, or make the tell for which one's the real one
Well, I was
a little bit
thinking
clearer.
we were breaking out the second you get to that, like, back to normal scale, I guess. Having him, like,
Yeah.
sit there for, like, maybe a second or two. Because, like, it could be like he's appearing, but then once he's fully appeared, starts charging magic attack, maybe a second or two.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be logic that happens right after the extend appear. Like, maybe right here, right?
Maybe, like, the thing is, like, you want him to still be interruptible during the casting animation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you want to actually put that inside the expand appear itself.
Oh, because it'll need to be in here.
Yeah, and so I guess, like, copy the for loop and just have a second one going for like an extra second. And set the scale and draw offsets inside that to what they should be. So 1, 0, 0. And also the for loop should also have
Wait, would I even need to do this? Because by the end of this loop...
Yeah, well, you got to put the scale at the end of that loop, and the second loop also in the for loop needs to have not ret, because if it's already been broken out of, you don't want the second loop to run at all.
Oh, so like do...
So yeah. Or no. I is less than 60 and not ret.
So if I is less...
Just add a second condition. Yep.
Okay.
And you're right, you want to put the scale reset between the two loops.
Okay.
And you can remove the one at the end there then.
The one at the end...
Because you're also resetting the scale at the end. You don't need to do that a second time.
Oh, down here. Yeah, because
Yep.
we've already... Yeah, gotcha.
That should do it. Okay.
So this will be... So basically... in... Or wait, no, it'd be after this loop if you actually get to this... Well, wait. Yeah, because we... So it'd be if not ret, then do attack, basically.
Yeah. But that will be after this function has run. We're going to use the return value of this function to determine whether or not to attack.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So let's... Do you want to do the like unison attack first, or do you want to do the counter attack for each of the clones?
Let's do the counter attack. Because then I think once we do the counter attack, then the only thing left to handle with clones is making them...
Yeah.
Because when you hit the main one, they need to stop appearing. So...
Yeah, okay. So let's go into the clone run.
Okay.
And so instead of expand appear, we're going to do if expand appear.
Oh. Okay.
Or I guess, no. Let's do bool hit equals expand appear. Just because it makes it clearer what we're doing here. Yeah. And then if interrupted, we do the counter attack, and then else we do the normal attack. So do you want the counter attack to be something different from the normal attack? Like, my thought is maybe the enemy explodes into bullets.
Ooh, if you... As the, explodes in the bullets if... For which one?
For the clones. So, like, you hit it, it's the wrong one, it explodes into bullets.
Oh, yeah. So the counterattack would be an explosion.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then the regular attack is it jumps out of the wall and attacks.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It also occurs to me that the main body should be keeping a list of all clones. So let's go back up to the class
Okay.
and just have an array of NPCs called clones, and that's size 0.
Okay.
Okay, and then down when we create the clones, let's do array pushback onto that array.
Spawn.
Which also means that this is going to need to have an instance of the class pointer, so you need to pull that out.
Okay,
There
so
we go.
do.
So scroll down to the bottom, NPC clone. So after all that stuff with NPC clone, do array pushback.
This would be Quickknife data clones.
Clones. Yeah.
And then the value would be clone, right?
Yep.
Okay. Neat. So then back up here. Okay, yeah, so now we... Okay.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like it needs to do something before it explodes. So maybe it starts flashing quicker and then
yeah.
like spins around.
Well, maybe when we do that second loop, I think that's here. So during that few seconds, or that second, instead of them just sitting there, maybe that's when they do their quicker animation and or flashing and you're saying spin. I like the idea of them spinning. That sounds funny.
Yeah. No, but this is like when they're interrupted out of both loops. Like that's their casting animation. This is like if they've been hit out of it.
So you're saying this would be more just a quick spin and explode, spin splash.
Yeah. So like
flash
do a
explode.
for loop for like 60 frames. And
Yeah.
before that, have int angle.
Whoops. Okay.
Equals dir angle. It's a function. Open parentheses, this dir. So we're going to get an angle from its direction, and then every frame in that for loop, we're going to increment that angle.
Oh, that's really easy.
Yeah. And let's increment it by like 10 maybe.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
So we'll do like a little under 2 full rotations. And then this dir equals angle dir for rep degrees angle.
What was it in that?
Rep degrees. So when you're doing angle dir for, you always want to do rep degrees because it will only take like ranges within the range of -180 to 180. And angles will not necessarily be in that range. So rep degrees just ensures that it's in that range.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have a wait frame.
This would need to be a Quickknife waveframe, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then before that for loop, we want to play the animation, but at double speed.
Okay, so APTR play anim, and then this would be the attacking anim or still appearing anim, right? No, probably attack, right?
It would be appearing, I think, because you want it to like flicker flash faster, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So then it was that, and then
False, and then let's try 4. Let's make it run like super fast.
yeah,
Because its animation speed is 8, so that would be
2.
divide 8 by 4, you get 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then at the end of that, you want to spawn a bunch of bullets,
Yes.
and then call this remove after.
Yeah.
How many bullets do you think this should spawn? Like 8?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna need a sprite for that, huh?
Yeah. Do you want to use something special, or you could just use regular bullets?
Like, are you saying bullets are something that's in the engine?
Like Sprite 17? Just Fireball?
Oh, interesting. I actually did have an idea here, and I noticed it when I was just looking through here.
Okay.
My sparkle for my arrows,
Yeah.
maybe some or what's it called? I have these.
You could use that.
I don't. Let's just do 17 fireball. I can always. It's easy enough to swap out sprites.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can use 17. I'll even make a note. Okay.
Okay.
So I suppose we're just gonna create some e-weapons that sort of fly in the opposite direction of the wall, right?
Yeah. Or do you want them to be the opposite direction of the wall, or do you want them to be just in all 8 directions?
I'd like it to be random. Like you wouldn't really. Well, I guess the question is it even dodgeable at that point?
Yeah. Basically, do you want this to be easily dodgeable, or do you want it to be like a punishment?
I mean, it should be a punishment.
like a serious punishment, like you're going to take damage punishment?
I think so, but obviously it doesn't need to do a lot of damage. It could do, like, at this point in the quest, you have probably, I want to say, 12 hearts? So it could do, like, a heart of damage, or half a heart even.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Cool. So maybe we should do more than 8 bullets. Do, like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, isn't 8 already going to be tough to dodge? Because, like, if you're standing, like, right here, and you hit him here, you can't really get away fast enough.
We'll feel it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's record the initial direction of the enemy as well. Or I guess the initial angle. So underneath where you declared int angle, do int initial angle equals angle.
Oh.
Because we're going to use this for the direction the bullets are going, because otherwise it's going to be firing in whichever way the enemy is directing, which is going to be...
what was it?
Or it's just going to be equal to angle, and so you want to move it below angle.
Oh.
Yeah. You're just saving like a copy of the original angle.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I suppose there is the more compact way we could do this, which is when we're setting the direction, instead of incrementing angle itself, we set the direction to rep degrees angle plus I times 10.
Do you think that'd be better?
I have no preference.
What was it you're saying we would do?
Yeah. So instead of incrementing the angle, we set the direction based on the angle and the for loop. I think the way we have it done currently is like cleaner and easier to read, but the other way sounds like something Evan would do.
Well, let me see what it looks. Let me see what it looks like. That doesn't sound very nice.
No, like Evan has like these really compact but really like complex enemy logic in all of his scripts. It's kind of incredible. And then like you look at it and you're like, either this is an abomination or this is the most beautiful code I've ever looked upon.
Well, let me see what it looks like. If I understand what
Yeah.
it's doing, like I've
Yeah,
seen like
okay.
entire lines of logic, but I knew what it was doing, so it was like no big deal.
Yeah, like this isn't that complicated, but basically this dir equals angle dir 4, rep degrees, angle. So after the angle, you add I times 10.
Uh
So plus I times 10.
oh, plus I times 10.
And then you remove the angle plus equals 10. And so the angle is never changing, but the angle that we're using when setting the direction is.
So then you're saying at this point we don't need initial angle.
We don't need initial angle because initial angle is just going to be
I
the
think
one
this
we
is
recorded
fine
before.
because I could clearly see that you're taking the angle plus, well, and I mean I could even do this to make it a little bit more logically clear. It takes whatever the I is times 10 and then adds it to the angle. Yeah, that's understandable to me.
And then the only reason this would potentially be inferior is if we started doing more things with that angle, right? Because, like, say if while he's spinning, he's shooting out weapons, that would then be another instance of that plus I times 10. But, like, because you're not doing that, because you only need it in that one place, yeah, this is probably a little bit cleaner.
I like that idea, but I think having him do the spin and then shooting shrapnel, whatever.
Yeah, I was using that as, like, an example, right?
Well, I mean, it was a good
Another
idea.
case where you might be spinning the enemy is, like, if you're doing a spin attack, right?
Yeah.
You have an enemy with a sword and they're doing a spin attack.
The only reason,
like, yeah.
The only reason I wouldn't want to do that is because that one singular second that he's doing the spin before he explodes is possibly enough time to get away.
Yeah.
It could be a thing where you can actually not get punished if you, like, are positioned well and you run away well enough. So.
Yeah.
Okay. This is fine the way it is.
The other thing is, while he's shooting these fireballs, the other 3 enemies in the room are still going to be doing their attack, so that's kind of mean.
Yeah, well, hit the right one.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, technically you can I think you can cheese it. Well, you're going to get hit, but I think you could cheese it if you see, like, where all four of them are spawning. Just shoot them all. Granted, they'll all explode, but I mean, well...
Yeah, it really depends on how dodgeable the explosions are.
Yeah, we'll have to actually see how it looks. If it seems like...
we'll have to feel it out.
Yeah.
For now, let's go back to this for loop for shooting the weapons. So let's give it actually a range, right?
Yeah, they shouldn't go across the entire arena, maybe.
Oh, no, I was thinking, like, a range for the angles of the bullets, right? Because it's going from... Or, well, no, we can use LARP again. Let's just use LARP again. What am I saying? Okay. So, E-weapon E equals fire E-weapon deg angle.
E. I'm going to call this bullet.
Okay.
Equals... What was it?
Fire E-weapon deg angle.
Oh, I love that. That's so nice.
Yeah. And then let's make it EW fireball.
Okay.
Gonna spawn at the enemy's position. This is gonna be angle plus lerp. And then you can specify an angle range here, so like -30, 30 would be a fan of 60 degrees.
That seems good.
Okay.
Technically, then you would be... So then technically, if you hit a clone here, you'd only have to go over here to avoid it. So, okay, that's reasonable. Okay, I made that sound too easy. We're going to make that 45.
Okay, yeah. And then after that, you need to actually give, like, the percentage. So that would be I divided by 7.
Okay.
And of course, feeling this out, you could, like, change the number of bullets later down the road. What are you feeling for the staff?
Because 150 is link speed, right?
Yeah. Let's make these 400.
Yeah. Oh, well, 400. That's fast. We'll see.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, though, right? Fireball has a 16 frame delay before it actually starts moving, so it's going to aim at that direction and wait in place for a bit. In addition to the time that the enemy was spinning, so this will be easily dodgeable.
You just made that sound too easy now.
Well, we're gonna see how it feels,
Okay.
and then we can tweak numbers later. Damage.
I'll make it 8. That's 1 heart.
That's 2 hearts actually.
It is?
Yeah.
How's that 2 hearts? I do 8 hearts.
Enemy damage. Oh, did you change the enemy damage multiplier?
I believe I do. That's in init data, right?
Yeah. What's yours set to? Is it set to 2?
Enemy damage multiplier is 1.
Or, oh. So 8 would be half a heart then, wouldn't it?
Well, but then HP per heart contain. Wait, I'm forgetting what this means now. I had it set to where, because I wanted it to be like 1 heart was 8.
Hit the question mark next to it.
Number of heart. Oh, to wait, heart container.
Why does it say HP?
I know it's stupid. It means heart piece per heart container.
Pieces. Okay, yeah.
But yet you also have heart pieces up here.
Yeah. So 1 heart is 16 points, and enemy damage multiplier is 1. So 1 heart should be 16, I believe.
I thought Well, maybe I've been doing things wrong this whole time. Okay.
I'll leave it at 8 for now, and we'll see.
I'm just gonna do that. So then Sprite, you said just 17, right?
Yeah.
Well, I
believe it was 17.
I don't.
I assume you also have like a constant for Fireball somewhere.
That's what I'm looking at. It's all within my Spritey nums. I do not see one for that, but I can just do spur Fireball equals 17.
Yeah. Imagine not just looking at 17 and knowing, yes, that's the sprite for Fireball.
Well, maybe if I've been doing this for like however long, I would be able to do that. Well, do you also know
your life to this program?
Well, I mean, made some pretty crazy stuff, so
yeah.
I wish I could make contributions like that.
I keep forgetting that I can zoom in the stream. That's like ridiculous.
Oh, you can?
Discord is kind of cool now. Yeah.
Huh.
It's like still as low quality as like whatever the stream is streaming, but like if the text is too small, I can just zoom in.
You know, I'm just gonna put this sound effects in here and see what that sounds like. It's a sound.
There's actually SFX_Fireball, which is just the default Fireball sound.
I'm not making.
That's just in SCD.
I'm not making the original Zelda. I don't want vanilla sound effects.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I've played some.
You don't need a script for this, so just get rid of the last 2 arcs.
I've played some really cool quests that if only they added sound effects, it would have enhanced the experience so much more. So I'm like, unless it like actually fits, I'm sort of vehemently against using vanilla sound effects.
Yeah. See, I just use vanilla sound effects because like sound is not my passion.
Okay. So what else is there here?
That should be it for the bullets, actually. And like this should just be fully functional. Oh, wait. You want to make them unblockable, probably. So you want to set unblock all. But yeah, that should be it.
Doesn't like Fireball, but let's see what it really thinks. No, it thinks it's okay. So you're a liar. All right, let's see what happens. Whoa. Oh, wait, that's the sound that was? Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. So, I mean, that's clearly dodgeable. I could just stand here. That's a little too dodgeable.
Let's build the main attack before we decide how to balance this. But yeah, that does look
God
dodgeable.
The multiplying of them is terrifying, actually.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. Okay. Well, we'll leave it where it is. It's not the... Oh, well. Okay, so you said do the main attack? Where they all close in on you? Or they all shoot?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. That
so
probably won't be in this, right? That'll be over...
Yes.
Wherever that is. Probably don't need spawn clones open. So...
Yeah.
Oh, run clone.
And since this is once again going to be used by both the clone and the main body, let's make a function for it. Void jump and shoot man.
I like it. Are we going to need a reference to the object?
Uh...
Or do we not
might.
need that?
Let's just get it in case. Just in case.
Okay.
Actually, would it be fun if like the main body and the clones fired at like a different timing?
Yes.
So like the clones fire and then it waits a second and then the main body fires.
Yeah, I like that because it's kind of like ooh, you don't know which one's the real guy, but then they attack. It's like, oh, it was him because he attacked differently. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do. Well,
then we will need this.
We want to set like we will need that. That's why I was thinking that. Yeah. So let's set the enemy's jump. So this jump equals. We need like enough for him to jump like thoroughly out of the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just even messaging Emily the other day about like how do you like properly calculate jump to get an NPC where you actually want it to go. Yeah.
Do you want to like actually just use that?
Use what?
Like use the functions I made for that?
Sure. If it makes it easier, yeah. Because like I think all we're gonna want them to do is just jump so that they're like one combo away from the wall, right? Unless would it be cool if they like jump to the opposite sides? Like this guy jumped here, this guy jumped here, or do you think that'd be like not necessary?
I think let's have them just jump straight out of the wall for now.
Yeah,
and see how that looks.
I agree.
Okay.
So
brute force.
I do have
so it's
like
predict jump from duration brute force.
Predict jump. What was it? Predict jump
from duration brute force. It's the second one down there. Yeah. You can just auto-complete it and... Oh, never mind. It doesn't give you arguments on that. Okay. Well, I have the docs up, so...
What a name.
You do know about npc anim.txt, right? Like that you can look up all the functions in there?
Oh. I actually used to have it up.
Yeah. Anyways, our first argument is frames, then we've got gravity, terminal velocity, and z.
Okay.
Yeah. So z is going to be 0, gravity and terminal velocity. Do you want to read those from your quest? Or do you want to just use, like, magic numbers?
we can use it from the... Well, no, because I don't want it to change if I change... If for whatever reason I change quest-wide gravity, I don't want him to change. So let's do something...
Okay.
Maybe
so
let's
just use the defaults. Or, yeah.
Oops. Okay. So
what do you... 0.16 and 3.2 for gravity and terminal velocity.
0.32.
3.2.
Whoops. There. Okay.
Yeah. Mourn for me that I have these numbers memorized.
Well, you have your own library for handling this, so I'm not really surprised.
Yeah. And frames will be 16 because we're jumping 16 pixels out of the wall.
I thought you said that there was issues with this not being super accurate.
No, that's the other one that's not accurate. The one that doesn't have the brute force step.
Okay. Where did the brute force come from in that function name?
Because I use brute forcing to determine what it should do. It does
Okay.
like 10 passes of like hot or colder to figure out like did
Yep.
it make the right
There's your
call? Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, if it works, it works, right?
Yeah, I have never seen it fail, and if it does fail, I could just add more passes.
Just at
But
10
yeah,
more. Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
okay.
I'll actually
It's
keep
kind of funny how like goofy and ham-fisted this function is, but it works.
And it's funny
It works,
because,
and it isn't using a fucking lookup table.
yeah, I was going to say it's actually sort of applicable that this was the next level up from a giant lookup table.
Yeah, right.
Instead of just searching like 50 indices, let's just go at it a few times and see which one's closest.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to have a for
time.
loop for 10 frames. We're just going to step forward and wait frame.
Or anti equals 0. So less than 10.
Or did I say 10? I meant 16. 16 frames.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering why 10. Okay.
Okay. And then this move. And then we're going to use this stir. And then 1.
Wait, this move. And then what?
So we're going to take, for the first argument, this stir.
Oh, that's just that function. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then step speed is 1. And we don't need to set a special movement type. Unless we want to do SPW floater. But it should be able to move out of the wall just fine.
There's going to be
like,
nothing solid. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have the wait frame afterwards.
Okay. Is that it for that? Oh, well, they still need to attack.
We should probably play like an animation before it jumps out, shouldn't we?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe should we just do like his? Doesn't he have a standing, or I guess an attack?
Yeah. Can play attack or walking. That means we need to fetch the animation pointer.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So we need this guy. Yep.
Same deal.
Put that right there, and then I'll just grab you as an example. So play anim. So we're gonna do anim attacking. I don't think we need any of these special props, right?
Yep.
Okay, so attack. Oh wait, well that would be before he jumps out, so probably like here. Huh?
Yep.
So he goes into attack mode, jump, do the jumping, and now he does the attack. I do need to be off in a few minutes, actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry that this takes so long. Yeah, it's a long process when you're like dictating what to do.
Honestly, I'm okay with it because I understand very well what's going on. Whereas if it went a lot faster and you didn't explain things, which we would make a lot more progress, but I would then... Well, and I also just naturally ask questions. So it's hard to fight that. It's fine.
So let's have a wait frame here for just a little pause after jumping out of the wall, maybe like 30 frames. Okay. And then let's have if is clone, which that would be Quickknife data is clone, not just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we can have another wait frame if it's the clone.
Oh, yeah. I see. That's what this is for. Okay,
and that's going to offset it, yeah. So make it like 60 frames.
Yeah, that should give them enough time to like finish their attack before...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so next, just do the attack. Now, what did you have in mind for the attack?
I mean, originally I just had they just shoot magic at you.
Yeah. So let's just shoot magic.
Okay. So I guess this would be. I guess I could just steal this.
Yeah.
Fire. So.
You don't need to put that in the if statement because they're both going to do the same thing.
Oh, I probably don't even need the else, do I? I just push this down here and then.
And you technically don't need the if either. You could use ternary in the first wait frame, but up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh. Well, yeah, it'd be here. So then I could just do, if it's a clone, do that. Otherwise, 1. And then fire. So then...
It would be 90-30 then.
Oh, because then you're saying get rid of that. Okay.
Yeah, get rid of that and do 90-30. Yeah. And so that'll give it a different delay.
So I guess EW magic. This. So then angle. So here we just do that angle at link, right?
Yep.
So what was it called? Was it
angle link?
Great. It's like I don't think it would be this easy if it's just called what I think it's called, but then it is.
Yeah.
And then I feel goofy.
And then you pass in this.
That's funny. 400. 400 seem like a fine speed. I'm probably gonna set. In fact, I'm even gonna make a create configs for damage. I don't know why it's in all caps. I just held shift for some reason. So then, if I don't provide a sprite, it'll use whatever the default magic sprite is, right?
Yes, I think. Yeah.
Or do I just do like 0 or negative 1? Yeah. And then, do I have an SFX? Well, wait. If I don't provide that, it'll just use the default magic sound, right?
Yeah, that would also be SFX magic. I'm not sure how default sounds work because it complained before when you put -1 in.
Yeah, that's why I undid that. I can always just add. I don't suppose you know the default unless I have it here. I do not. I don't suppose you know the sound of SFX magic or the number.
32.
Nice. I appreciate that you just know that. I don't need to go look it up. Okay. So then I have 2 minutes. Dang it. I would have loved to have at least gotten this in there and then tested it.
Yeah. Sorry.
But oh well, it's fine. We could find some time later to. I feel like we can complete this the next time we go at this.
Hopefully, yeah.
Like I feel like we've basically finished the hardest part because then all the rest of them.
Yeah, a lot of the work was definitely put into like just getting the logic for him coming out of the wall.
Yeah, because the rest of this is just do attacks, which yeah. And then phase 2 is just basically more attacks if his health is so low. So
yeah,
cool. Well, I might fiddle around with this on my own time because technically I'm done at 11, but I sometimes do more quest dev later on my laptop. Maybe I'll keep fiddling around with this. And
what time zone are you?
I'm Eastern. Are you Eastern?
Already? Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. We're actually same time zone. I used to be Central before I moved.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Sweet. Well, thank you.
I will catch you later then.
Yep. Bye. Ooh. All right. Well, yeah, I didn't do this dev stream like I normally would, but thank you for watching. If you did watch this anyway, even though it's a video, yeah, I didn't want to stream just because it gets distracting. If I need to like maintain a stream in addition to doing quest dev, so yeah, I'll be uploading this. Probably won't edit it. I'll probably upload it as is so that it is basically like a stream. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.